Today, folks, we have the opportunity to be able to review one of GooDaa's new solar power banks that is also combined with their latest 10-watt folding portable solar panel. And this is super portable. I mean, look how small this box is. So with all that, let's go ahead and get into these boxes and go over some of the things that they have to offer. I still struggle with the name. GooDaa, something like that. If any of you actually remember, I recorded about a year ago a short video on YouTube with their previous model of the solar power bank. And this is actually their upgraded model. So if you want to see some of the design changes, you can go look at my previous video in the short section. Typical, trusty and handy, we always have the instruction manual. Got a carabiner, and we have a USB-C to USB-C charging cord, and the unit itself. Wow, check that out. This is very stylish, and one thing I'm noticing right off the bat is it has these 4-corner, very stylish orange bumpers just to help. Ooh, and they're very soft. They're kind of like a gel padding, which is pretty cool. Let's set that there for now. Let me just go over some of the specs real quick so you know what this solar power bank is capable of. First off, it's a 42,800 milliamp hour battery size, which equates to 158 watt hours, which is actually, for something this small, that's a very large battery. Some of the power stations, some of the smaller power stations that are rather larger, about that tall, this wide, and that narrow, they're packing about 300 watt hours. So this being roughly half or more than half of that at such a small size, that's pretty impressive for a battery, for a physical size, just that small. The product weighs 19.2 ounces, which is just a few ounces over 1 pound. Most of the max outputs on the device are 5 volt, 2.4 amps, 3 amps, 2.1 amps, 3 amps, 2.4, right around 2 to 3 amps on the max outputs, and very similar on the inputs as well. Those are some of the specs, so let's go ahead and just take a look at this. We have a full featured solar panel. So just a super cool device that it has a built-in solar panel into the device that it can partially recharge itself through the solar panel. In a different video, I'd like to actually take the solar panel in the device and just see how long it would take to recharge. It's kind of a tricky situation because you don't want to put a battery product directly into the sun. Usually you want just the solar panel like this in the sun with this plugged in somewhere in the shade because you don't want the battery to get hot. But nevertheless, having a little panel in here for emergency situations, backpacking, camping, that could prove to be something very useful. Then we've got 2 flashlights on the front here, so that's super cool. I'm noticing they have a ton of these cables built in. So they have 3 cables on the back side. One is Lightning for iPhone, and then there's 2 USB-C cables. And so you just pop them out like that, then you can recharge your device. Let's go ahead and just try it right now. If we plug it into my iPad, there, it starts charging. And I don't think you need to press any of the buttons to get it to start charging. So that's pretty cool. And then that just fits right back inside, very dandy, just like that. And then you have, like I said, 2 USB-C and 1 Lightning cord there. And then you also have this USB-A, I believe it's a recharging cord. Isn't that cool? How that fits in. That's just so sweet. So this, you can plug the device into a USB-A port and recharge the device. That is really cool. Very handy that you don't have to pack around additional cords with you to get the job done. Then on the top here, we've got a little clip here where we can clip that carabiner inside. Then we can attach this to anything. Very handy feature. And then typically, devices like this I've seen come with compasses. And that's what I thought this was at first. I'm pretty sure on the previous model it was a compass, but this is actually a temperature gauge. And so right now it's actually reading 92 degrees. So potentially the gauge is off on that can't be. So that's what it looks like. I can tell you right now, it is not 92 degrees in here. We're here in the middle of November, and it's probably heated to right about 70, 72 degrees is what the temperature is in here. So I'm not sure why it's displaying that. Unfortunately, little features like this can be clunky, especially the compass, because there's metal inside these products that can interfere with the compass, so you can't get an actual true north. And same thing that we're seeing with the temperature, that it's not displaying an accurate temperature. But that's okay. I like the thought that they're trying to put into this. So what else? On this back side, we have this cover that exposes 3 more USB ports. So we've got a USB-A output port that you can plug devices directly into, as well as USB-C. And then we also have the recharging port that you can use via USB-C, and that goes in right there. The middle one can either recharge or discharge from just the middle port. This port is going directly in only. Very nice that it's got a little cover here to protect it from dust. And then lastly, let's take a look at that flashlight. So up here, we've got a button that when you tap it, it exposes these 4 display lights indicating how fully charged the battery is or isn't. This is also the method that you use to turn the flashlight on. So it looks like you have to press and hold the button, and it turns both of those lights on, which is pretty bright. And if we tap it again, we get an SOS going, or a blaring SOS, and then off. And then it turns off. So to turn it back on, you have to press and hold. So it looks like there is no low or high. It's full on when you turn it on. So pretty cool. So that's everything associated with this device. I'll go ahead and put that to the side here. And let's go ahead and unbox the folding solar panel. With this time we've got a USB-C to USB-A cable, instruction user manual. We actually have 2 carabiners this time, rubber band, salt packet, and the panel. Wow, this is cool. Yeah, that is really cool. This is definitely something, because as it is Christmas upcoming, this is definitely a cool gift that someone would definitely enjoy opening up on Christmas morning. If that's something you're looking for, a cool little product that you could gift to a friend or loved one. Both of these items are very much in the affordable arena, and just cool tactile gifts that are exciting to give it at Christmas. So just an idea of something you might want to consider. So here's the solar panel. We've got a nice picture of some hikers on a beautiful sunny day. Hopefully it's warm where they are, because it's not where I am. Let's go ahead and read some of the specs. This is a very small 10 watt monocrystalline panel. There's 2 of them actually, and both of them are 5 watts each. With good sunlight output, you can actually receive up to a 5 volt 2 amp max for both USB-A and USB-C. For the actual weight of this solar panel, it's only 0.76 pounds, so it's excellent for hiking. In fact, they advertise the panel, if you can see it on my iPad here, with the panel folded out on the back of someone's backpack, and so you can receive the sun as you're hiking about. And it's perfect for recharging your phone, cameras, GoPros, you know, those sorts of small devices, walkie-talkies. So the actual size of the panel, when it's unfolded, is 16 by 7.6 by 0.8 inches. And when it's folded, it's 7.7 by 7.6 by 0.98 inches. So basically almost an 8-inch square and 1 inch thick. I mean, it's very small. So check this out. I mean, that is cool. You just open that right up. It feels solid, durable, lightweight, portable. It feels like it would survive the elements very well. Just unfold that. And then here's where you can take those two carabiners and hang it on your backpack. Or a tree or chair or whatever is most useful to you at the moment. So those are the panels on the other side. And then it looks like we've got just a handy little pocket here that you can store your carabiners or cables, your phone or whatever. And then here is the hardware where you can actually get a charge. Kind of small, but you've got a USB-A and a USB-C output port there. So you can just plug whatever device you have into there and then start charging. And there's actually an LED indicator light on this device. So when it has enough sun, it'll tell you that it's charging. So right now there's obviously no light on to show you that there's power available. That is the solar panel. All right, so that is the solar power bank and solar folding panel, very portable items from GooDaa. I hope you enjoyed this review video and found it helpful. It would greatly help out my channel if you would just click that like button. And if you have more time, leave a comment. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and subscribe to my channel to see more content like this. As always, I have product links available down in the description. Just click on those links and it will take you to the product page where you can check out the specs more in detail and decide if these are items that you're interested in. And like I said earlier, these are both super awesome gifts that you could give for Christmas, that they just bring some excitement to opening the gifts on Christmas versus a fresh pair of socks or something like that, you know. Anything that has to do with electricity or power that's also very portable and affordable is very exciting on Christmas. So with that, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.